ready to go in on the drive, try and put pressure on.
More. Secured by Horseman, with Waldron wrapping his big paws around it.
Still moving.
They need a penalty, don't they? Just for the scoreboard, they could do with a penalty. That's why you drive it. There's where they started. Yellow line. They've had one stop. They'll have to regenerate.
And just not able to work it.
He hasn't lost his point. Really good defence.
Looks so promising.
You just let him get in there.
They seem to have total control. They were edging forwards. And again, possession back in Bath hands. And for the Chiefs, for Rob Baxter, for Rob Hunter and Ali Heifer, Bath have very much been their bogey team. It took them 10 attempts to beat Bath in the Premiership, and they've never tasted victory here at the Rec in the league. Tomorrow, big game at Welford Road. Leicester Tigers, who've been Jekyll and Hyde this season, up against the champions Saracens. And then next week we begin at Newcastle. Friday, 7 o'clock for Newcastle against Bath. Newcastle going so well. And perhaps unfortunate last night. Saracens, Exeter next Saturday, 2:30. And then Sunday from 2:30 on BT Sport 1. Wasps against Leicester. Wasps.
Let's go, yep.
Table toppers currently. Another uncontested scrum.
Stay in, yep, stay in.
Forward. This one's aimed for Watson, hasn't got the distance on it, and guess who's there? Into the final 10 minutes. Steenson to Short. Cowan-Dickey. Hill. Devoto. Waldron. Dolman. Horseman. Hit hard with the double tackle. Knight and Atwood. Steenson tries something all on his own. And again, the blue, black and white shirts gathered in great numbers. Short looking to go around the outside, trying to isolate George Ford in defence. Mitch Lees inside the 22.
Just feel they must come away with something from this visit.
Thank you.
Cowan-Dickey, defend, used once, twice, somehow pops that away. It was backwards, and Short is in! Luke Cowan-Dickey performing the most extraordinary juggling act, and James Short has given the Chiefs a lifeline.
Well, they've come away with more than something. The crowd are booing, they think this is a knock-on, but it's knocked out. He recovers and knocks it backwards, that's okay. The fend comes in on Rokoduguni and slides in for a shot to turn this game around. Does so well, doesn't he, not to give up on it, Luke Cowan-Dickey. Having made the error, recovers the situation, aware of where Short is, just bangs it out to him.
Okay, we'll do it after the kick.
And then pretty poor from Rokoduguni on the attempted tackle. Short slides in.
Uncontested scrums for the rest of the game with 14 men.
Brilliant bit of skill from Luke Cowan-Dickey, as you said, just rescuing that potential knocked on ball. It's like that bouncing ball, Ben. You see it bounce and everyone rocks back on their feet and no one takes a step forward, and that gives James Short maybe half a metre to get on the outside of Rokoduguni. Big handoff, gives Exeter a lifeline.
His 100th Premiership appearance, and he's now scored 5 tries in his last 7. And this kick is assuming a rather great significance. It is straight as a die from Steenson. 1 point in it. 7 minutes remaining. Exeter alive and kicking.
We're just hearing as well, Ortarak has failed his HIA, so it will be uncontested scrums for the rest of the game. Might not play into Exeter's hands that, but it's a 1-point game now. It means Bath can't defend quite as vigorously. They can't afford to give away those penalties. Real pressure put on the home side now.
Don't forget, the reverse fixture in October at Sandy Park went to the 86th minute. And Bath, who seemed to be out of it, found a way to win through Rockendunguni, and maybe Exeter are about to return the favour.
Yeah, well, that man there having to leave the field, Michael Van Buren, because they've elected to have uncontested scrums, they've lost, they have to go down to 14 men. One of the new rulings.
Taken in by the try scorer, who was slammed to the ground by Rockendunguni. An excellent chase that time from the Bath winger.
Use it! Bind on! It's good.
Jack Maunda to work away upfield from the 22. Zach Mercer, one of the standouts today.
Off feet!
There's Nick Alterac, who won't be coming back on. This is Paul Grant, who's stopped in his tracks, the Kiwi. Atwood. Chiefs not committing any men to the breakdown if they can possibly help it. Homer trying to bounce away through Maunda, who stands tall in the tackle. Ford and Tapuai.
Off feet,
Not too many options.
Well, they're just trying to force a penalty, aren't they, with their defensive line speed? That's why Ford's going to kick now. You do not want to be in your own half.
Gareth Steenson.
Wait.
Sends it long.
Perfect kick as well, just outside of the 22, can't be marked.
Stay back. 8.
But both teams still, even though it's so tight, want an open game. No one's to kick the ball out, just relying on fitness and skill to see whatever team's going to win this game.
Use it.
Atkins. Atwood not falling for the dummy.
But Ben, it's got to be calculated decisions from this area. You give away a penalty in attack, going off your feet, it could cost you the game.
Exactly that.
Don't
you can see
touch
Bath not overly committing at the breakdown for that reason. And Exeter need to make sure that they don't lazily just go off feet.
Rockendunguni meeting James Short. The ball has been knocked forwards by Rockendunguni, so Exeter have the ball and Short whips it away for Lees. And now they're in the business area, just beyond the 10-metre line. Waldron, Thomas Waldron, brought to the ground by Dunn. But now Steenson attacking, Noel attacking, spiralling through the defenders. Jack Noel, oh so close, gets up and has another go.
It's on
Homer
wide
made the tackle, the ball needs to go wide, has to go wide. Bath spreading as quickly as they possibly can. Exeter on the brink, driven forwards and held up just shy of the line. There's the ball.
Well, we know they're so good at this pick-and-go game. They've got to get it placed back well.
1 metre. Horseman just short, and he's lost it, but Short is there! Exeter off the ropes and delivering what might be the telling blow.
Oh, it's smash and grab. Unbelievable finish. Another try for that man Short that comes from Horseman this time, not giving up on a ball that he was losing. Manages to drag it back into his arms. Jack Noel's break, like a pinball, just spinning out of tackles. Accelerating, really good tackle, can't quite get back and get away. We thought they'd butchered the opportunity when Rimmer went himself with numbers on the overlap. But as it squirts out here from Horseman, and he drives it back just through the legs, and what a finish. And the Rec is absolutely stunned.
It's Steenson with that skill there, just the understanding of where that player is under a huge amount of pressure. Hey, if this game was won on statistics, then Exeter would be home and dry, so Bath would be home and dry. Exeter wouldn't be anywhere in this game.
And that is bang on the money as well. Steenson with an immaculate kick to take the Chiefs 17 points to 11 in front.
Time off.
2 minutes to play. And they are closing in. Rob Baxter's men on a first Premiership win here at the Rec.
Behind the posts. Are you sending them on?
Against so many of the odds, against so many of the statistics, but James Short, on the occasion of his 100th Premiership appearance, has turned the complexion of this game upside down.
Good.
Assisted by a stellar display from this man, Jack Noel. He's been absolutely brilliant today. His work rate, that's what Eddie Jones wants from his wingers. Both sides of the ball. Brilliant game.
Is there one final twist? Chiefs in possession. Dolman finding space. Mercer making the tackle. Horseman is there. Exeter.
Tackle only, no offside line.
Just slipping through the gears now.
Noel asking for it to be threaded through. I think they'll be a bit more secure than that.
Six-point margin, of course. One more penalty would deny Bath even a losing bonus point at home.
Use it!
Don Armand carrying forwards.
19 off!
Less than 90 seconds remaining. Maunder digging. What resilience from the West Country men.
Exeter trying to run the clock down, but their detail in these carries has got to be spot on. Your carry has got to be aggressive, and then you can't be looking to go off your feet and seal the ball.
Stay on your feet.
He's just reminding them there, Craig with Maxwell Keys, stay on your feet, otherwise this is an easy penalty for Bath.
Maunder searching for it. Horseman employed once more. Clinical execution. We'll see a famous win come their way.
Yes, 9.
Armand once more. Happy enough for the carries simply to be half a metre, 1 metre, no metres.
They can go backwards if they want, as long as they keep the ball. Might actually be a good tactic to run backwards with it. Eat up a few seconds.
Use it!
10 seconds remaining.
He's reloaded on his feet.
What a remarkable achievement this would be. Waldron with one final carry. A dozen phases going nowhere. It matters not. The game is won. Exeter, outgunned for a good hour, have brought the house down. A first win in the Premiership at the Rec. James Short with a brace. And from 11 points down at the break, the Chiefs victorious.